Clyde Trapp on the court, the sophomore from the Columbia area. And his role increasing with some attrition on the team in the preseason. Brad Brownell will
with this big lead, Clemson trying to run that clock. You still want to get a good shot, but might as well use all 30 seconds to do so.
Great find, wide open is Trapp, and Clyde Trapp.
Definitely agree on the fact that I think this is the way that both these programs have to build, and they do it with the transfers as well.
And adding to that, let's think about what these two athletic departments are known for.
Much better than what he's showing consistently. He has moments where he shows up and has big games, but they're going to need for him to do that consistently if they want to have that first possession of showing the 1-3-1, just throwing Clemson off balance.
And Corey, that trapping pressure has 2-3 zone principles. Clemson's going to have to make some threes to handle it.
For Clemson so far, so it's a 1-and-1 situation. A force that time by Trapp. Oh, you got to be kidding me! What a huge bucket!
Important inside. He's going to have even more of an effect defensively.
Sims unable to convert. Look at Trapp fighting inside. He put that one off the glass.
He's got 20 points in the game. Mitchell speeding up ahead, feed off, and flipping it up and in. Is
battle down in Columbia, 2 p.m. at Colonial Life Arena. So a big defensive possession, but also a big offensive possession from the Tigers' standpoint. Trapp to the basket, and he gets it to go up and in. What a nice move by ties and 10 lead changes in this game. Tigers led by 1 at the break. Bradford's led by as many as 7 in the contest. Clemson's biggest lead has been 6, and that came with a 6-0 start to the ball game. Dangerous pass that time. Trapp, though, able to take it. Well, maybe give Eli Thomas a shot.
And it's really been Fields or Jones, those two guards, that have stepped up their games this season.
In the corner it goes. Trapp. And rattles home good. His second lead. Amir Sims coming into the ball game. Just 4 steals on the year, but a big one there. Tigers look to get within 1 or tie it up. Trapp again. And that one goes down. Clyde Trapp is on defense and rebounding. He knew he had enough scoring, and I think perhaps Tyson is following that same edict. Runner by Clyde Trapp.
Are poised to have terrific seasons again. Shot clock down to 7. Mitchell, a lot of dribbling, but not going where. Now finds an open shooter in the corner, and a 3. Thomas hits the deck. Scarra probes the baseline. Finds Trapp. Under 10 to shoot. Mitchell. Back out. Trapp on a 3. Got it. They find Bryant on a 3.
That is not his shot, and Frank Martin was not happy.
60.
See if that streak can come to an end after 3 centuries.
Haven't won at Duke since 1995. That's where they're headed on Saturday. Landover, Maryland, now with 14 points. And he leads everybody at that figure. He'll run the break, go to his left. The layup.
Nashville.
Yeah, 16 years as an assistant for Corey Alexander at Belmont.
Block out. Don't drive me nuts as a coach. Make me lose my hair.
great backdoor cut, and consecutive game and a good start.
Tell you one thing, Williamson's got 5 rebounds already. He's cleaning the glass, man. They better put a guy on him, put a body, and 2 of them were offensive rebounds for dunks.
Clyde.
Trapp. Front rim. Followed his miss in the starting role tonight against the Tigers. All of a sudden, this lead slowly starting to stretch out. Right back to Reed. That shot offline. Sims, fresh shot clock. They use very.
Step through this Trapp. Nice. That's a veteran play by Scarra.
Reed escapes with a dribble. Scarra turns, goes in, lay in, good.
He challenged the shot at the rim.
A lot of teams don't play 9 guys, much less get 9 guys and get a bucket.
That's always been a strength of Leonard Hamilton's clubs. He says, we might not have the best 1 through 5, but 5 through 10, we're going to beat you.
See, that you're not going to believe this.
Preseason top 20, but they've lost 4 of their last 5. Looking to get back in the win column. They're tied with Clemson. And another. Backdoor. Clyde Trapp with the left hand off the window.
Get rid of it to Sims. Reed for three. And the rebound chased down by Trapp. Gets bumped. No whistle. Gets his own rebound. Misses. The putback finally is good. 2 free throws compared to 13. The long pass, a dangerous pass, nearly picked off. Instead, the dunk by Clyde Trapp.
It reminds me how important and impressed I am with Clemson right now. They're being able to control tempo. They're doing it with a multiple of ways. Players, all of them are handling the ball, and
there's Clyde Trapp knocking the
Pats and the Rams as they prepare for Super Bowl 53. That's SportsCenter tonight at 11 Eastern. And how about Anthony Davis declaring that he wants to be traded?
Ever since the mounting foul trouble for Jeff Capel's team, we've seen them play a lot of zone.
Suddenly the Clemson offense is stalled. 2 on the shot clock. Clyde Trapp heaves it and gets it off the glass. Newman got it back and was swallowed up by the Pitt defense, but a fresh 30. Check that didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock continues. There's now 10 left on the clock for Clemson. Trapp for 3.
Really?
Here's Reed with the ball. Another 3 ball goes.
1 on the shot clock. Hence the quick shot from Johnson. Quickly the other way. Trapp with the right hand gets it in. That's a
freshmen become sophomores, and those guys are playing like older guys, and that's why it's coming together for Kentucky.
On the run, off the steal.
Was 16 leading the Canes in scoring. Is that guy tonight?
Trapp as the Tigers needed a shot.
For Clemson. For a team that's worked their way into the tournament field, you take a huge step back if you can't get this win on the road against Miami. A very tough out despite what their record shows. So this is huge.
But a great exchange between the two of them. And Ted Valentine letting McMahon know he will definitely have an eye on that next time.
Thomas and Skara sitting a good bunch in this first half, but the Tigers are going to halftime with strength of schedule. So, you know, one loss like that, especially against the number 2 team in the country, painful in the way it happened, but not necessarily to the resume.
No, not a bad loss at all from the resume standpoint, but just painful from the fact that you had a 23-point lead and let that slip away when you had a chance to
send it back to him. This is Jared Hamilton. Final seconds, up ahead. Trapp will jam it.
Teams over the last several years from this league that have not made the field, but the Tigers are worried about who they're working against relative to them on the bubble. That's a 3, and it's good from the corner. Johnson left his feet, didn't know where he was going to go with it, and the 3-pointer comes up short. Teams trading empty possessions until Clyde Trapp puts it in. Seeing some early minutes here for the Tigers, a guy who averages just 9 minutes a game, number 5 in white. There goes the double team, and the pass out, a corner 3, falls through for Trapp.
How good of a defender Eli Thomas is on the block. I'm not sure if that's where you really want to put the basketball. For North Carolina this year, they are a perimeter-oriented team.
Great look to the corner for Trapp, who cans the 3 on the feed from the big man Thomas. Ball saved by Goodwin. And Notre Dame does what it rarely does. Turns it over, and it turns into 2 for Trapp. The Irish
backup point guard behind Mitchell. And he tips it up and in.
Man,
Trapp. That rattles down.
And 5 straight playing close games and the inability to be able to close them out. And they also had a 18-point lead in that game against NC State. 14-point lead in this one. But they get a little. Wright State up 6, a 20-point swing in favor of the Raiders.
Count the basket.
Nine-point game. Clemson has trailed most of the way. Pull up from 15. Count the basket for Clyde Trapp.